In previous video, I have already learned about drawbacks of structured programming language in C++ and object-oriented programming. Today we will learn element of object-oriented programming. So today we will learn element of object-oriented programming. Element of object-oriented programming. Okay. So in object-oriented programming, data and functions are organized in one entity. Object-oriented programming has some other characteristics like inheritance, polymorphism, etc. So in object-oriented programming, data and functions known as the data plus function data and functions are organized in one entity known as class, but a OOP take other features like object and class, second one is data encapsulation, third one is data abstraction, fourth one is inheritance, fifth one is polymorphism. Okay, today we talk about object and class. Okay, now today we talk about object and class. So what is an object and class? If we talk about the class is a entity. It is a it is a entity. Okay, it is a entity which data and in which data and functions are organized, in which data and functions are organized. Okay, so if we talk about object is a class variable. Object is a class variable. Okay, so take a diagram for better understanding. I have a object object1, object1, that is the object2, and last is object3. object 3. object 1 holding two data and two functions. So data 1, data 2, function 1, function 2. In object 2 holding two data and function, data 1, data 2 and function. In similarly object 3 holding the data and functions. Each object can communicate each other using the message passing. Talk each other. Suppose object 3 want to access the function 1. I want now clear again. Object 3 want to access function 2, but how? Object 3 want to access function 1, but how? Function 1, but how? कैसे? Using object 1. Using object 1 we can access the function 1. So thank you very much for watching this concept about the object and the class. In the later session I will discuss about encapsulation. Okay.